Welcome to the Unapologetically Unstoppable Women podcast, the show where ambition is celebrated, not silenced. Lori, Ann, and Angie are your hosts, and each week we dive into real, unfiltered conversations about women doing extraordinary things in their lives and in their businesses. Here we don't shrink to fit expectations or apologize for our success. We share stories that are inspiring, hilarious, and always authentic, because becoming unstoppable isn't about perfection, it's about persistence. So grab your coffee, get comfortable, and join our community of women who know that no is a complete sentence and there are no limits to what we can achieve together. I gotta dance around my office in my underwear. I gotta do something, and then I know around 1 o'clock I get energized again, So really, I know that's a lot of information, but it's just stuff that I've learned as I've gone along.
And and that is good to learn, because I haven't learned that. So I'm a new entrepreneur. I'm in like year three, and the overwhelm. So just like, the overwhelm. I wish, be careful what you wish for. I could take 94 days straight and just get everything knocked out that needs to be knocked out and then move on. But that's not me, because I can't sit that long. I just cannot sit that long. And after a while, my eyes just, I can't even sit in front of my computer that long anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I love the idea of getting outside, walking outside. Sometimes I just stand on the back deck for a little bit. But in the Midwest, the weather's not always conducive. Today is a nice day to go out for a walk. So I'll see you guys later.
Well, and I think too, as going to kind of tie what you both said together, as I've run my business, because I'm fairly new as an entrepreneur, realizing that if something's not working, you get to change it because you're your boss. So that's both freedom and terrifying, both at the same time. Because if you want to hang out on the couch for 94 days, your business is going to suffer and you're going to be wondering why. But you also can't kill yourself.
Right.
And that's on the schedule. If I can't get something done today, I made my schedule. I can change it to tomorrow. Like, it's fine. So going back to what you started out saying, Lori, at the beginning, give yourself that grace.
Yes.
If you've planned and planned and planned and you've given it the best you can give it, and you overplanned, there's just too much to do, move it to the next day. It's your schedule. Yeah. It's your time. And if you don't take care of yourself, you will pay for it in one way, in some form or fashion. You will pay for it. So take the time to give yourself some grace. Take the time to say nice words to yourself and go for the walk and do all those things. Drink your water. At the end of the day, your time is going to have so much more meaning and value.
Yep. I used to feel guilty when I would go on vacation. And I would say for like the first 5 years of my vacation, matter of fact, most of the time I would tell my husband, we got to go back, because I would have so much angst about being away from my business. And then I thought, Angie, that's stupid. What are you doing? Like, you're not practicing what you teach, And I just had to learn to be like, no. And so I challenged myself and went on vacation. And I took my phone, but I said, for the only purpose of taking pictures. That is it. And that was probably one of the best vacations I've ever had in my life.
Yeah. In my corporate career, I told my boss, I'm going on vacation. I don't care what's going on. Well, I never said that. I actually said, if you really, really, really have a quick question for me, I will answer it. You can call me. And he's like, Lori, I'm not going to call you. I'm like, good. Because I guess I said that because I kind of knew he's the kind of guy that would never call me. But yeah, I would not. And I know people who do this. A good friend of mine, we went on a cruise with a bunch of people, and she's in the room, she's working. Like, what are you doing? That's just crazy. You're in freaking Alaska. What are you doing? So yeah, I don't work on my vacations unless I choose to for some reason and it's something I like or someone I like, and then I will do it. But no, no,
I
it's
think that is,
vacation.
yeah, that's expectation management. And if you set your own
Right.
expectations for yourself, of here's what I expect when I go on my vacation, and you set the expectations of everybody that you would normally have contact with during a day or a week or whatever time period, say, I'm not going to be available here, but here's who you can call. They'll have your file, they'll whatever. Just set
Right.
expectations. But the biggest is with you to go, I'm going to check my phone from 7 to 7:10 every morning, make sure nothing blew up yesterday. And other than that, and that's my phone is for my convenience.
Yes, to take pictures or to call and see where your spouse or your partner is, and
If you want to,
yeah,
you
send
don't
you,
have to do that.
yeah,
If you
that's
know, you
true,
might.
that's true. Hey, Dave. Yeah, I'm standing at Fifth and Central, and here I'm actually at the bar. No, I don't know.
Exactly.
I'll be right there.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would never do that to him.
I might. No.
I want to keep, I kind of want to praise you guys for a minute because as far as time management goes, this collaboration, by making that decision at the beginning of the year to be more collaborative, I've been able to do stuff with your help that I wouldn't have been able to get done by myself. I'd still be fumbling around. The last 3 months would not have been a productive 3 months like they've been with you ladies. So collaborating and realizing I'm not a one-man show. And when I try to be, I'm not good at it. Like, so it helps me manage my time better to collaborate because somebody is counting on me. It helps. It's funny that I'm more worried about you being disappointed in me than I'm worried about my bank account disappointing me. I don't know why those go together, but it seems
Or disappointing yourself, even, right?
that I have more energy because when we do this, I feel uplifted and I have creativity zone and stuff like that, which will ultimately affect my bank account. So all the things, but this collaboration has actually taught me to manage time better because I owe somebody else something that
Mm-hmm.
you're going to notice if I didn't do my part. Where when I'm
Mm-hmm.
being a one-man show, if I let myself down, I'm the only one who knows that I let myself down. So I really appreciate this collaboration and I'm so excited for this podcast.
Yes, yes, yes.
And thank you, Anne, for rallying us and all that stuff. And I'll tell you, I was nervous about today. I was nervous about. I kept thinking, oh my gosh, do I have time for this? Do I have time for this? Do I have time for this? But it is so much fun, and hanging with you ladies is so much fun. And if we can inspire a few thousand or million women, I mean a few women, then that's great too. That's what we're here for, and that's my passion. Yeah, it's all of our passion, I know.
Yes, yeah. This was Anne's brainchild, and grateful to be a small part of it. And yeah, and so yeah, these are some of the things that you can look forward to with our Unapologetically Unstoppable Women podcast. And we're going to just unpack various topics that are very relevant. And like I told you at the top of the show, you're going to have tangible things that you can take away that you can start implementing immediately, regardless of whatever topic it is. We're going to make sure that you have different types of things to help you. And the beauty of it is there's three different perspectives here, and you heard, none of us are doing the exact same thing. I mean, we have variations of the same thing, but something, and come up with your own, and it might be a
Put it
combination.
in the chat.
Yeah, and put it in the chat. Hit subscribe. Definitely want you to hit subscribe so that you don't miss a week of the Unapologetically Unstoppable Women podcast. And Yes, put it in the chat. Let us know what you're doing differently. Let us know your aha moment, your big takeaway. Would love to connect with you. Would love to meet you. And yeah, this has just been a great topic. And I learned something from each of you today. So I'm grateful for that.
I always learn from you guys.
I
love that
always
we
learn
have
from you
such
guys
different
too.
perspectives.
Yes. Yep.
Exactly.
And yeah, and I think
Love
that's
it.
just the beauty of what we provide. And there's just such a collaborative synergy around us. And yeah, so yeah, this has been a great episode, and you're going to want to stay tuned because week after week we're going to be dropping some more vulnerability, more raw knowledge, more wisdom, and more tidbits to help improve your life and your business, and offer some chuckles along the way too.
So Angie, tell them, when does it drop?
So this podcast is going to drop. What's the date?
The calendar. Where's the calendar? Where's the calendar?
Where's the calendar? You could tell I was not prepared for that.
Yeah, that wasn't supposed to be a trick.
No, it's all good. So,
Ann and I said, let's. What does Angie do when she's not prepared?
yes.
Now we know.
I go, stalling. So it is going to drop on Monday, June 2nd is the big drop day. And we're going to roll out week after week after week. We're going to have a different episode. And it might be a carryover. Like today was a big, meaty, beefy conversation. And so, yeah, we are just going to unpack all kinds of fun topics for you. But definitely hit subscribe because you're not going to want to miss a week. All right, ladies.
Everybody be in here. Bye.
Yay.
Yes. We'll catch you next week. Bye. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Unapologetically Unstoppable Women podcast. If today's conversation fired you up, inspired you, or made you laugh out loud, don't forget to hit subscribe and share this episode with another unstoppable woman in your life. Remember, you don't have to apologize for your ambition, and you never have to shrink to fit someone else's expectations. Keep showing up, keep breaking barriers, and keep living life on your own terms. Until next time, stay unapologetic, stay unstoppable.